I'm Morgan Freeman, and today I will be explaining the history of the Pyramid Earth. In the beginning, there was Queen Elizabeth. She created the world in the shape of a pyramid, and sometime after the creation of the Earth, she created an assassin named Charles Franklin Lazarus to do her bidding. Now, Charles was no ordinary human. He was created to be immune to all humanly sickness and injury. Therefore, he can only die of old age. Now, you may be thinking, if he can die of old age, how is he still alive today? His idea of old is much different from ours. Since he is immune to all sickness and injury of this world, his lifespan is about 2,000 years. Now, as you may be thinking, the Earth is significantly older than 2,000 years, so there shouldn't be any Charles alive today. But you're wrong. You see, every time Charles dies, a new Charles is born. This is why the current one's name is Charles Franklin Lazarus IV. This is because the Earth is about 6,000 years old, so there have been 4 Charles in the current time. Now, after his creation, Charles immediately made a difference in the Pyramid Earth. He began assassinating people left and right on behalf of the Queen. One of his first major hits was Julius Caesar. He killed him acting under the name of Marcus Junius Brutus the Younger. After that, for quite some time, he didn't have any major hits, until 1865, right after the American Civil War. He assassinated President Abraham Lincoln in the Ford Theater, acting under the name of John Wilkes Booth. A few years later, he killed James Garfield under the name of Charles J. Guiteau. His next major hit was the assassination of JFK under the name of Lee Harvey Oswald. Now, in the year 2022, Charles killed Queen Elizabeth on September the 8th. Now, you may be wondering, if the Queen created the Pyramid Earth, how could her herald end her life? This is very easy to explain. As you may recall, I said that Charles' lifespan is about 2,000 years. Queen Elizabeth is just like Charles in the way that when she dies, a new Queen Elizabeth is born. But unlike Charles, the Queen's lifespan is about 3,000 years. Which is why the previous Queen was Queen Elizabeth II. As you also may recall, I said that Charles is immune to all sickness and injury of this world. The same applies to the Queen. But Charles and the Queen are not of this world. That is why Charles was able to kill the Queen. Now that you understand the history, let me explain the current events of the Pyramid Earth Society. In this current time, the Pyramid Earth Society has many things that are different from the rest of the indoctrinated world. Firstly, they have their own system for the days of the week, known as the Tuesday system. Every day is Tuesday, and each day is differentiated by which Tuesday of the week it is. For example, the first Tuesday is the day you know as just Tuesday, and the day you know as Monday is the 7th Tuesday. Secondly, the Pyramid Earth Society has its own temperature system, known as Charles. It is similar to the temperature system called Kelvin, in that you do not say the word degrees after the temperature. In the Charles temperature system, the freezing point of water is 4 Charles. Thirdly, Costa Rica is under the control of Caleb the Conqueror. He took over the country with a coup and became its ruler. Lastly, there are a few things about the geography of the Pyramid Earth that you must know. First of all, Australia does not exist. Second, the capital of Spain is not Madrid as you may think it is. It is actually Portugal. Thirdly, the Earth is in fact a pyramid, but the atmosphere that surrounds the Earth is in fact a sphere. This explains why when you look into the sky, you see curves. Lastly, the sun, moon, and stars, and all of space as you know it to be, do not exist. It is in fact the atmosphere changing colors. This concludes the documentary about the truth of the Pyramid Earth.